than fentanyl. We make kush, now the most addictive drug right in a saloon. We now they make young people and they really suffer. The Ministry of Health they also do a study, when a cross-sectional study, a prevalence of drug and substance abuse in a saloon. They use 5 districts then, we clearly indicate say certain side in this country, like Botonso, where drug addiction really they high. And tobacco, now want to rank high. Tobacco, now serious thing where they affect people. Now that make mention an example of a parent they send in picking, 30-year-old picking for go buy cigarettes. They say we they can light and move. All in they made the picking go into drugs. So then results are all they inform what they do. Then lastly, we been doing a scoping study. The lady we ask, but that picking me die, that your picking me die. Now in papa, not in mama. But they prepare the drug, we take and swallow. Of course, from that time they in a police hand. So definitely na police na bow be the deal with that case. But I should say they handle it well. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Kone. Madam Minister of Gender, you get a few questions as well. So I'll take and sharp.
Thank you very much. Yes, we'll start with the issue of FGM. If everybody been they follow the discourse, since 2023 to this particular moment, we don't try as a ministry, because now we get the mandate for protect picking them and also support initiatives the way they empower especially gender group. We get man, woman, we get young people them. But specifically, we focus more on women. Does not mean that we're not working with men, because we get program then where they call Men Engage. We get one with a Real Man campaign. We get all the one in the way they try for bring man them together for make them able for help for change the attitudes. This is now one of the things then, because we know how much FGM linked with early marriage and teenage pregnancy. It get direct link. No the way you go use way they left the other one. Especially in a society like Salo, we get over 83% of the women, and then our last data where they tell we say 83% of we people in between age 15 and 49 don't go through FGM. Na salon. And the reason also, me I always the talk say I'm a product of early marriage. Me mama, they married them. We been very young. We born me. So I know exactly waiting at the thing them, waiting in mean. I can like for tell me real life story. So when all of these things are mentioned, when you talk about them harmful cultural practices, it can always deep down they hit me. And then I think they were not the joke with at all. As a minister for gender and children's affairs, when I see the step where we take in the first place for put the law together, the law where we call the Child Rights Act, where we're not able to pass the FGM clause inside, because Parliament thinks say they're not ready for put that clause there. But me think say now the court get for determine waiting na the clause with the inside where they protect picking them from harmful cultural practices. It did it. Hide. We only thing we wait for how for let the law set a precedent on that. Notwithstanding, we are doing community engagement. As I talk to us, so we don't renew or review the end FGM strategy. And from 2015 thereabout, there has been a communique signed with people practicing FGM, where then they associate them with Bondo, because always then they associate them. For let the government look bad for say government want for Bondo. We are not touching Bondo. Bondo na your tradition on its own. But the link where it gets with FGM, now we own problem. Because FGM, we call it harmful because it falls under harmful practices. When you look at the definition of harmful practices, you defend FGM under, you defend child marriage, you defend teenage pregnancy. A lot of them, then they under there. So for me, what we want as government, now for how we protect we picking them, we no want for look at the cultural things, them, the traditions. We no want for pull them. No, me na picking when I chief born me. So me na chief by myself, and I know the tradition then they. So for me believe say FGM because it harmful, because it inflict pain, because it unbog health-wise from Pekin, we say we want people who are below age 18 years at least. Let we left them. When the person don't pass 18 years, he can decide for himself whether he wants for good. But we don't dey try as we dey engage communities as at now. We don't review the FGM, the national FGM strategy. So all of this now we dey use for rollout in our communities them. And thank God for we partner the way they help for support that side there. Then now we talk about low income families. Somebody asked about economic empowerment. And economic empowerment now one of the things that we dey inside the GWE Act. We, as a government, we need to look into this. But let me tell you, we are having all of these laws and exist as a state because we always also they encourage CSOs, we they tolerate NGOs, other agencies them for coexist with we. You know why? For let we complement each other's effort. Where governments they do, agencies are also doing. And when you go to communities, I don't think say districts they or chiefdom they in this country will not get interventions. When you look at microcredits, you look at women in agriculture, there are many initiatives in country where they promote this. So, however, my ministry they try for see how we they put this in a very coordinated manner for law able for track progress as a country. For let we track how would they do this coordinatedly. Let we not get like for instance one community they benefit past the other one. So we want for say let we shape the lily way they come. Once we don't understand the map, how NGO then they operate, CSO then they operate, would they try for see how would they position them? If we say yeah, so too much concentration there, they say no, it's not fair. Let we go to other community and support them. But there are initiatives, and sometimes the people are also greedy. Some communities they're also greedy. Then they kapu everything, forgetting that there are other people that exist somewhere. So we want for see now make the Ministry of Planning and Economic Development Day for help for regulate how the NGO themselves they perform their own work, the way they complement government effort. For any law, policy, or anything where they or strategy where they try for look at how for develop the human being them or the people in the country, we they expect say we get CSOs, NGOs, and other agencies then where they support the government in efforts. So now that make that economic empowerment side, it's happening. The only thing we need for improve as a government, and we are not failing to do this. This is why you look at even the human capital development inside the 5 game changer. It's a priority for the president himself. And now that make we all they pay attention to them. Alhaji Gillen. So the imam and pastor them where they give them divorce them, I think there are laws. And there are laws where they guide married. There are laws where they look at how people where don't married go sign register. You don't say you don't get you married. And they also law and the way they look at divorce. And I believe there are agencies, there are institutions that are looking at divorce as well. So we're working closely. And the Ministry of Social Welfare is also working together with the Ministry of Gender. We work with the Registrar General's office. We always try for monitor this. But these are people, mature people, they say they don't married. They want for pathway before they come out. I believe say you grant them the wish. When the law look inside, so the law day. And me, any talk for do with the law, me get to sign my own mandate tap as the Minister of Gender. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Madam Minister. We come to Minister of Social Welfare. You can get plenty question them. You start with controller. Then you can get updates on the Pademba Road situation. You will finally keep on short level. The controller, for example, I don't work with you on that. I know some of the updates on that. They currently some of the matters still there with the law enforcement, and so something they will not comment on. But go ahead and maybe give some quick updates on that. Yes.
Thank you very much. And I want to thank the one that always asks the question. This Nigeria Civic Center. If I for the engagement. So somebody talked about the Puntolo and the fund where they build a project for disabled people. So I want some of you draw on attention and if fine for electoral unions then they look some of them in here. Ministry of Social Welfare just like that. Now one of the ministries them we not get better money at all. If fine for Leona they go to the budget hearing, Leona the yegi almost money, then they give a ministry then they. Yet most of the major issues are happening there. The major issues where they cause social instability. Now yanda ide. But money not did it. But when you can there as a leader, an advocate, some we don't dey in a system where they lobby because me background and UN come out. One thing where you dey do now that yes, you dey advocate one for let government increase the budget, but where it's not visible, you also get to go out. So you dey spread your tentacles for how you go come for support the people of through that office where they don't give you. And that's exactly I do some time back in the UN where I go advocate for get money for then disabled people there. Why don't they happen? Now most of them they in a street situation and you want to make them economically independent. And for that, you get for one, make sure say you get the enabling environment for them. Well, if not training, you want let them engage pan, waiting the one waiting for put in place for let them get in there so that they will be able to do something for themselves. Because me, you know, say not easy for pull that bigger business not the head, but not small. If you don't get, for example, the training center established and thing, that one day you go they do and small so that they able to understand because then get this adage where they say disability is not inability, so that they can be an entry point. But as I say, I go advocate, I get this $1 million where it gets so many things about her where if you watch her and just a tip in the iceberg for the situation. One, a government don't they bear me for pull them people there in a Panemba road. We all sabi the Usai born recently. They say for pull them, we don't they for over 30 years. We sometimes not be done school or college it. So for pull them they now be something, but government don't get the money for pull them. The first thing when they say for go rent for them, the people they say, well, they go rent, they go, we don't used to who self now, we don't scatter. This was a big challenge. So as God will have it, we'll gather resources there. I can't declare in a cabinet. Say this don't come and it address one, then people then they for pull the yanda. Two, for rehabilitate training centers across major districts. Usai we disable them, go get small place where then go land, whether na so you want so, whether na gara you want do, whether na computer you want with yourself, then go get that opportunity there. So the issue now be for fixed place for them for pull the naya. And me no say social welfare gets a 44 acres land proof school. So when I go there, I find out say, of course, for over the years, whether not neglect or whether not lawlessness by people then at this country, they don't how they call her encroach. They don't encroach on the land boku one. In fact, it starts with Mami Bujama in Tem. They encroach on 4 acre. Now in the Mami decide for boot fence with late Bakaba. Just for protect. If you go na Apple school today, you and a journalist we want to know more about this thing. Go there, then go show you the fence where Mami Bujama be put. In 1997, when the SLPP government left, then the fisting canal. Everybody now grab. Even though they call me land grabber, but we know that they're the land grabber. Grab. But waiting also interesting. Now that there are still some spaces. So where I see this situation, this government, a Kumbra government. If we say they take the hook by the weight itself, it go favor the grammar school case. We will go courts and social welfare will win. Why? Because the document is there. Yes, even now as the document is there. And the bakings are there. They're not going no side. But this government, the Kumbra government, are we going to take all those people, broke all the hosts there? No. We will, as a government, find a strategy as to how we go do it in a way where everybody could say, yes, this is the right way. One, when I see this place, an empty place, would I get it? Not social welfare. But because grabbing, you will want to know about that case there, and I didn't make them public because I not don't go into detail of it. You will know say you get land, you can forget documents for them. But if you go take a falsified document, you not go able to prove at the court of law, then you get problem. And if you get people then at the community, that whole Puntolo community, right now, mean a heroine, not a hero, now woman, na the heroine. Because waiting do, the people then say, now government get this land. We all waiting now, not get people. That's the most interesting thing. Where sometimes you journalists, you don't know, go interview them. So they say, we would then have papa government in foot. Waiting government go to for we now. And because of that humility, and that most of them accept say, we don't have the documents. Now that let me, we are looking for a way where this go get for go to cabinet, and cabinet go decide the way forward. Because only cabinet go decide the way forward, not even me. So now I make with somebody they say he claim land. How? When social welfare get land, the only people that will get the right for give land, government land, when a government institution get them, like social welfare, so na cabinet. You get for crown go na cabinet. Cabinet now in they say, now you they go explain, say, well, the people they do something where they in line with social welfare. For example, OMS where they provide what itself for them disabled people, then blah blah blah. So government, you go put your case, then government cabinet go say, well, because the social welfare minister don't put this case, we approve. That people they now open a lands now for let able for give you that thing there. But once that they not open, not happen, you don't have a land. Not even Miss Social Welfare Minister we sit on here go able for give you land on million. So that is the process where Baku people not even understand. Now I make a social welfare minister, me they explain that now. And the people they're very conscious of that. Now I make them say the individual or whoever in question where they claim land is a nullity. In fact, they're not Sabian safe. Now if foreigner will come during the war, you need more. Now they can't claim land. Saloon. But the good news is we get the land because our social welfare get them. And when they go begin this construction, because then projects are not time bound, then they mobilize the youth them the same hooliganism for let them go misbehave and scatter the waiting self and chase the people the way they waiting self. And me and you know say police they for save lives and property and for restore law and order. So if you bring lawlessness, you left the court for go lay social welfare complaint. There you say you dey go stone police with canister, definitely then get for repair. But one thing we are not know where somebody raise now that somebody died. That one day the investigation are with the police. And the good news is you can reach the IG, you can reach whoever, because me Minister of Social Welfare, not to me they do that investigation. So as far as me know, that project started somewhere in November. And as it is now, you can go there. It is in a far advanced stage, and we are trying to complete it. Unfortunately, and really unfortunately, the way we be one pull them people here na Panemba Road in forget a dignified life. Some of una the past na Panemba Road, una no side them dey, but couldn't die there because of that Samba gutter. They were living in a pathetic situation. It not means to say now when you're not disabled, your life will be that miserable. No. So some of us we have that heart. Now I make a fee say we for pull them day. Yeah, because all day they cry. Government self not be one day because then they compromise security. Then presence yonder. Me and you know the one that working lawless working can't attack Panemba Road. Then they use their as human shield. So government, long ago, the Security Council, we don't say let them come out. So this is one of the things that we make an advocate for build a place for them, for move them there. But unfortunately, the fire incident happened. I was very smart for come in. And guess what? Let me let you into this again. Waiting can happen. People they're so lawless that government quarter, we own government quarter, social welfare, scatter across approved school. You can go provide it. People that we don't take care, then go there when they not get business. Now staff quarter, they're not get no business with government work. Then they because bad staff there, they rent place, give people there, other staff there, we're deserving where they work currently, they're not get place for that. So I had to take the board leadership for pull them day. So if you exercise them people then they now, luckily for we, 1 week where I don't clear everybody in a then different quarter day. Now in this still happen. Now I make you not see chaos. You see say quiet because I just took them into those places. I don't keep them there until I finish them place and move them. They suffer.
Thank you,
Now
Madam
good
Minister.
leadership or not a good leadership?
Perfect. Amazing leadership. And I can clap for the minister.
So the last one I want for talk about
Yes.
is quickly.
Because
Now this policy.
we'll get time.
The
Yes.
religious
Aha. I want to support
The
you that side.
religious-
But go ahead. Yes.
The religious policy, We all they talk all side will go. One thing where people then they applaud we for as a country. Now the religious tolerance. And this is something we have to keep close to our chest. Because even the last time when minister, we partner and I with minister for that communique. Somebody said something and it's a staff from your ministry. He said if anything they will for exports when a good thing from this country, religious tolerance that one. Say today and not forget that statement. And it's so true. But guess what? People want to come and destroy that in a second. Not to even minute, not to even minute. In a second, they want to destroy them. And when anything happen, the principal person, they can all don't know on Papa government. Kusho, Papa government. Picking Fatima Street, oh, Papa government. Everything, Papa government. So what they say now is, Papa government get the right, not to the religious preaching. Papa government, the regulator. Now the conduct. If you can't team up and begin talk, say, hell to America, to hell. America must die. This must this. Now waiting the handy. Not a problem you want bring now. Or not eat Christian then chop. Thing where we don't begin for eat pray they chop. We eat and take that fast month. We all Christian or Muslim we don't use that. Where Christmas can, Christmas rest, we all eat that. Then you can have different thing. That they call extremism. We not encourage Anaya. I cannot be a leader sitting there and see that one day. No way. Because waiting though, I think as a government, we are responsible enough to regulate. As I said, we are not regulating, waiting, causing how the religious practice, only the conduct. And can I tell you something? This policy is so rich that a lot of things we're going to make, we not even remember any extremism with the kind side. Because waiting though, the responsibility of the regulation principally would they take a rest not only in the interreligious council and foot, but also the different organization. So for example, Supreme Islamic Council or Sunnis, what's another mind? What's in your organization? Sunni. So if person can a Sunni, it want open mosque. You Sunni, all the investigation, you find out about everything, you make sure say that Monday he get the right thing for April open mocks. So after Monday, that certificate, they take go interreligious council. Interreligious council self get for do their own. After that day, now only when una don't certify all that day, they reach their social welfare, will go able permit for able open mocks or church. If that day not happen, nobody know the opener because waiting do tomorrow where soon is possible where they come, where it do something where they against the law. Now you go that Una interreligious council they go back to Una. So there is a lot in this. People that don't begin run, we not get policy at all. Where to get a framework, people that don't go out for consult. You only get a draft policy after consultation. We understand that principle there, and we understand the principle of inclusivity. If this government not praise her for nothing, now the inclusive nature, now not for praise them for, because we go make sure say everybody involved in that consultative process there, so that at the end of the day, you all everybody when a religious person in this country, it go under this city. People that don't begin it's gone out that they run talk. I don't engage social media. What I do, I will come like here now and explain to one and say there is no policy as at yet. What is happening now is consultation. It's only after that consultation. In fact, it is going to cabinet. Now only cabinet because of the nature, because now it's very sensitive. Now only cabinet they give approval. In fact, cabinet now give me approval first for the consultation. So now so cabinet I go approve the policy. So let me run when nobody know they run after them. Thank you.
Well, word for the wise. I just want to make one quick addition. When Mr. Kamaya talk, he's saying a Sunni, and the Sunni them, the message they come on only from God to the Imam. Somebody also say, what not the difference between a policy and a communique? How to make something clear? Saudi Arabia, we are the majority Sunni country. Iran, who are the majority share country, Turkey, Egypt, UAE, Indonesia, Malaysia, China, all them countries in Iraq also, and get state-sanctioned religious policies, which they regulate clerics, registration and certification, new institutions, and they lead to social harmony and structure based on culture and the principles of that state. Minister say the foundation of William policy is what the minister talk about. Tolerance. We often they overlook the most important assets we get as salon. You know they realize we to get a basic common area. I've been a work now other country where they work we do clean. I they greet people assalamu alaikum. And why did you talk to me like that? I'm not a Muslim. No Saloma no the answer is so. Even the bishop who is and say assalamu alaikum. The answer wa alaikum salam. Even the bishop. Here we have a culture. I can tell people how I explain the salon. I say my president is a practicing Catholic. His wife is a practicing Muslim. And that is not even a story in Sierra Leone. Nobody cares. Friday, we all go mosque. Me too picking there. When in the pray, when they learn for pray, they learn to pray Muslim way, Christian way. They are learning everything because they go to schools. They learn the Arabic, they learn the Surah, but they also learn their Father. This is the country we have. And the principle by which minister and the interreligious council they approach the policy is contingent on that principle there. Religious tolerance and the culture of the state. What we don't begin to see is some people they want to politicize this and shame on them. Some people they ought for no better. They want to politicize this. Look, we get tensions. We know local to we. People they want for exports. Some other way within the two religion, other places, scouts and I. Here we are passionately, extremely tolerant. With the respect all sides. The minister not get for direct thing for preach. But like any other society in the world, if you want to become an institution with that much power, register with your own body, like I say. Then get system of recognition, system of education. If anybody want to say that, they mean say, oh, government want to do this, government want to do this, we say guilty. Because we as a government, like I say, the country themselves when they would learn from religion. They all, in fact, some of them now states they even decide that they preach. Now the mosque. The states now they decide. There are some of the countries at the state. We will never get to that, inshallah. We believe in religious freedom. But the minister in work now for create a structure around that. I did get a chance 1 minute each for just give final wrap up. Minister, you will take the opportunity for do you Disability Act. You are with the question we be? No, this lady. Oh, the concern that will be question for me. That's a good one. Look, two things, even the way we frame the question. All over the world, accidents they happen. And when an accident happens, the first thing we will say is condolences to the people that we die. We do what we can quickly to take care of them people and learn from that and make sure it not happen again. Road safety is one of the biggest killers that we country, especially for young people. Government don't do pokuting for try for minimize that, including creating designated lanes, times, pedestrian road, clearing the streets. Most people don't see the work government don't do and the reduction Because the only thing they see now one news, one bad news. Fact now sees some man after that one bad news day, some man now they go and snap container the all over and say, do the container the pango? Because that's how the human being is. The reaction is always driven by one incident. An impulse. It's okay, we understand that. But the business of government is to settle and handle these things strategically over a period of time. It includes citizens' engagement, civic education on road safety. The responsibility of you and the driver not for put other person in life in danger. And then the states, the registration of these vehicles, the police for mandats and make sure they don't subject themselves to this. All of that day you can know say on every single one of them thing and day you don't see great progress. Nobody know what to say SLRA say like I be today. Nobody no go tell you say SLRA like I be today. Nobody no go tell you that. Elect could do all lengths and they also possible say accidents go up. I made them call accidents. What's I go show you, my sister? But then be care about every single life in this country. The instruction where they give in leadership team and everybody is what can we do to minimize suffering, to protect lives and property. And I'll tell you, say all let's step in the safety. Even now, for example, the Ministry of Information, they lead a process on road signages. Some people they don't put road sign at the road there now and they block the right of way. With the kids a system. We don't just finish all the regulations so they can put out. We work with SLRA, local governments, everybody. Now, if you want to run a company where they post any sign in the street, if you register first the company. We register, they get terms of that registration there. And then they include, say, if not CBD day or particular designated areas, you signage for always get lights, if you get solar lights, for improve, for contribute to the society. They know just go put on all 5 on a 10 on a camp pack one side, you know do that again. Because all that is a little problem. But my sister, we want to solve all the problems when one incident happen. Some man actually, some people in their life this for reduce that safety, that road accident. There are people who are thinking about this and trying to solve the problem. Even creating the roads, expanding the roads, all landed. Before the road car, you will see say this car accident. So this is a long-term challenge. But now, 19 at the news. Okay, let me elect social media they watch. We see one accident happen. All Solomon they turn activists for that one issue there. But just give them 2 days, then they move on. We not get the luxury of moving on. We have to stay on that issue until we solve them in a long-term way. So we'll continue for work on that. Yeah. Final words. They go this way, and then I cancel. I end with you. Yes.
Thank you again. So my own final words now that because we can talk basically on families. I think let we search ourselves inside we home them, the mindset. How we they think for take care of other pikin. Now so they take care of we own. Look at them come the way they go upline. You go take people pikin. You see how they can put in school. When you bring the pikin, sometimes they the near school do not safe. Especially the one they working fall victims, the girl picking them. Me don't do studies because me a researcher. We don't tell me say picking them as young as age 9. They begin mommy and daddy business because their mama or them people the way they men them send them for go sell na treat. When they lost money, they say go fend them. Then they take advantage of them picking in there. That mindset for low they give small picking them for go sell. I think that's we need for change. You know. When you go take picking, say they put on school, make sure you put on school, encourage them for land, help them for land. So they help for build the society. Now that way they would be able to succeed. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam Minister. Mr. Kone.
Yes, the master, some people and say the family now the bedrock of society. Women say the family now they the primary support the day for more not sure picking them. Of course, just like happy to say, parents them, guardians them, all set boundaries for picking them, all try to understand who picking them. More they engage in open conversations with them. More try to know them party them. When I remember telling us, most of the young people they say, now them party them, they made them go into drug addiction. If you see picking get party you're not satisfied with, tell them picking day. This is party, I don't want time for you. Try change your party network. When I try to understand when I'm picking the educational activity then, because 60% of the young people in our data, now young people don't drop out of university as a result of drug addiction. When I try for know what's in the happen at school them and college them, because it's very, very important. Without family support, the fight against drug and substance abuse, it have to be very difficult to win. So families they want to get killed for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Senior Comrade Ansumana Kone. Now we can to Minister of Social Welfare for the last word.
Thank you very much. So on the issue of religious tolerance, anybody we talk to, you just tell and say government get the right for regulate. Government get the right for regulate because we want social stability. We be done in this country, then another now because we don't government don't begin see then here. Definitely we not the wait then can at doorstep. We turn like other country then we are not the name country. We want stability now. The other issues we need for deal with, government deal with her. But on religious business, no. We are known for tolerance. Let's keep it at that. Then on the disability law, so we talk about the act. Yes, it don't take for 2011, and we don't do consultations right across this country, different people them, and we currently dey na the cabinet subcommittee. We don't present a one, we go for presenter again, and very soon, as soon as cabinet pass them, it go parliament, and we'll get a new law back. We dey work with the National Commission for Persons with Disability, and there's a very active in that, and with Social and Religious Directorate. And then on the abandonment of children with disabilities, that not to today begin of it don't day. But the issue here is now like we dey talk number families engage. We will continue for engage them. If you get pikin wey get disability, before you throw away them, pass them go fend them, you can count on a social welfare because we get orphanages, we get homes them where we save by small gifts all they get from other people. We they support their home then they help for take care. Other NGO then they give help to their homes then they. So before you go throw away that pikin, in fact sometimes not even disabled pikin, they throw any pikin. So the issues are just there, but we they encourage say social welfare. You can bring them in and they we get able for place them in a place where we get social workers where they also help for take care of them. So now that's Abu one for talk. But then on the family day, somebody asks say waiting at the budget. We don't get budget. So
Oh yeah, Mr. Jallo. Mr. Jallo, you say how much?
What will they do? Now that just like I tell you, the fiscal space is very tight, and if you say they wait, say government treasury waiting the command, they will not be able to work on. But the good news now that there are partners who believe in them thing there. So what you they do as a proactive leader, you they reach out to them and tell them say this not the issue. You prepare the concept and tell them say now this now what achieve. And they know, then I make the canaya for support government. They know some of them challenges. Even what they now one they call me so. Now one they
And
call
then they spend the money mostly directly. The money not they come.
yes, the money not they come. Then they say we want pay for the food. And they pay to the person where they do food. We want pay
So
for
the government budget na zero.
yes.
Partner budget na then they spend.
Yes. Even that is very tight now. But you see one thing about me, once I believe something, pass a donor. I don't care. I go there bien and say equity cost me. So for say that budget they that government money don't have it, and I made the top of family they know. Now because I don't dey under for 3 years, the issues where they see, I believe say we need for get a national conversation on the family, and we need for begin take tangible actions. Now that let make I want every one of una be involved in this family day, and let una even then at the conference for let una yegi and add una your voice to this discourse.
Minister, they want know if they inside yet. For the journalists them.
When they now pass you
if you go cover the inside the budget.
Then they inside your own budget. Una they inside the budget.
All right.
Where is your komoya una hula? But una very key, like the Vox Pop, and you know how you go put the information there. Somebody be they ask say, what about upline? Very important. Some of the peculiar where they camp at the debates now upline with the cool them.
Right.
But
Okay.
we want for make sure say the local council they own this process, so that every year of family day, the local council there and other stakeholders there themselves go take this discourse, because whether na bondo FGM or wetin wey we dey talk about this early marriage, e dey happen at dem place dem dey. So na im make when you see we don begin am we dey make sure say e cascade go na we region there and our district there. E very
Alright,
important.
this game here, we must do now. Saturday, Aberdeen roundabout from 7 in the morning. We go there for Waka, we dey end at SOS. Monday, we go there at the Miata Civic Center for a conversation on family. And for that, thank you to all, on our patience, on our come for this weekly press conference. Until next week, Assalamu alaikum. When we go announce that next week, we get Civic Day in Alungi. We get special version Alungi next week, yes. But we'll go announce them properly.
Alongside the Ministry of Information and Civic Education, they present to me the Civic Festival. We could bridge the gap between the people and the government. We could show accountability and showcase what you don't do for the past years. This started Civic Festival. We be the wait for. We don't care today. We don't come for celebrate. We started Civic Festival. We be the wait for. As we don't care today, we don't come for celebrate. This started Civic Festival. We be the wait for. Hey. We don't care today, we don't come for jubilee. We started Civic Festival. We be the wait for. As we don't care today.